everyone, Kelly here. Welcome back to Kelly Kits. I hope you guys had fun last month with your fuzzy figures. I got lots of great feedback and I was very excited to see how surprised you all were by how much time your children enjoyed engaging in that fun activity. This month's art play activity is a printmaking activity called Sponge and Stamp. And in this month's kit, you will receive some colored papers, a complimentary paint color, your instructional card, of course, paint cup, stir stick, pencil, a small pair of scissors, and some miracle cellulose art paper, which will be really fun to use, and I'll explain that once we get started. The only thing you'll need to provide is a little cup of water and some paper towels. And one of the things that I really wanted to focus on for this month's art play activity was the art principles of composition. There are three main principles of art composition. You have your frame, then you have positive space, and you have negative space. And you'll see how I introduce these concepts to the children when I invite them into play. Another thing that I wanted to clarify for you guys is your Kelly Kit paper will come with a slight bend right there in the middle. This is to make it compact, of course, and easy to ship to you guys at a low cost. And the remedy for that is to just fold the paper the opposite way and give it a nice little gentle opposite bend, and then your paper should lay flat like that for you. One of the other things about Kelly Kit paper is that our canvases are a half-size sheet of paper rather than a full-size sheet of paper, and there's a real important reason for this. Children, when they're really starting out, if you give them a really large piece of paper, they can sometimes become really intimidated to try and fill up all of that negative space. When you use a smaller sheet of paper, you actually are training them to control their composition a little more effectively. With a smaller sheet of paper, they're able to fill up that paper faster and easier and see the entirety of their composition in fuller context. And then they can actually graduate to a larger canvas as they become more and more comfortable with filling their frame with positive and negative space. So I'm excited to get started. Let's invite our artists in and have some fun with Sponge and Stamp. Okay, we're ready to get started. So I have my artists with me, Aslan and Rhapsody. Say hi, guys.
Hi.
All right, are you guys ready to have fun with some Sponge and Stamp? You are?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we've already been talking about what positive and negative space are, as well as composition and frame, and I'll refresh you guys on those terms as well as we get started. So Aslan, you get to use the pencil first, and are you going to draw a regular shape or a crazy shape?
A crazy shape.
A crazy shape. Okay, so Aslan's going to be the first one to draw his shape on his sponge paper. And remember to make it really big. Very cool, very cool. You want to cut that out now? Okay, so scissors are included in this month's Kelly Kit activity, but not all children are going to be able to use these scissors. So please use your best judgment and cut their shapes for them if they need help. Oh wow, that's a great heart. I love that. While Aslan is finishing using his scissors, I'm going to demonstrate exactly what this sponge paper does. This is a common material that you can find in many fine art supply stores. I'm excited to be able to include it in the Kelly Kit for this month. And this is how flat the paper will come. It's incredibly thin and small, but this is compressed cellulose. And you can draw all kinds of shapes on it. And what you do after you've drawn your shape on and cut it out, you just simply dip it into some water. And look at that. Isn't that amazing? You've actually created a new stamping tool. So we'll squeeze the water out, and now we actually have a nice little stamping tool to use. So we'll put this to the side. And Aslan, are you ready to dip that in some water?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's move your paper to the side so that it doesn't get wet. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness, look at how, wow, isn't that cool? That is so cool. We'll squeeze all the excess water out.
It's a sponge.
It is, it's a sponge. And so when the water touches it, it expands into this cool shape that you just made. Wow. Okay, so you're ready to actually start stamping on your orange paper right here. Let's go ahead and bring your paper close to you. Now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna actually dip this into the paint, okay? I'll help you get started first. All right, so you're gonna get all of this blue paint. And just kind of, you can use, your fingers are gonna get really dirty, okay? Are you okay with dirty fingers?
Yeah,
okay.
I'll wash my hands.
Can I borrow your shape for a minute? I'm gonna demonstrate for you how to do it. I have some white paper here. Okay, so watch what happens. I have the paint now, right? On my sponge tool. Look at this.
Mommy, that looks like a little doggy.
Look at this. This is Aslan's shape. Oh, wow. Okay, so here you go. Aslan, you can go ahead and dip, get some more paint on there. And Rhapsody, it's your turn. You squeezed all the water out. Very good. Here, dry your hands with that. Extra paper towels are really helpful for this project. Okay, there you go. Good. Need some more paint? Oh, wow, look at that. Do you want to put any more on there, or do you just like the one on there?
I'll put some more.
You want to put some more on there? Because you've got a lot of paint in your sponge still. And here, press all. There you go, just like that. So I'm going to demonstrate the positive and negative space within this frame of Rhapsody's composition. The blue paint in this particular case represents the positive space. This is her subject, the triangles and the heart shape. The negative space is the complementing orange color all around that blue paint. So the smaller pieces of paper actually help children create more confidence within themselves because they have greater control over the composition of their total piece of art. Well, we've had a ton of fun here today playing with our Kelly kits and our sponge and stamp activity. I hope you guys will have just as much fun as we have. We've made a huge mess in the process as well. So remember, with Kelly kits, it's all about process over product. The actual art your children make is not what's important here. It's the creative process and the exercise of that creative muscle in their brain. So until next time, we'll see you soon.